Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. Bo the farm dog and I are out earning our breakfast, going for a long walk. Oh, come on, going on the road. He thinks he wants to go out into the snow, but he breaks through and it's more than chest deep and you can't really run, and he just gives up after a while and have to break trail for him. So we're staying on the road. Just got the old Peterson fired up with some clan. A lot of people don't like clan, but I like it. You'll hear him say all kinds of terrible things about it. It's not like we're talking about Borkum Riff or something. Clan's just a super mellow tobacco. I honestly can't even tell you what kind of tobacco it is. It's so mellow. You can't even really pick it out. And it has sort of a... The taste is different than the smell in the pouch. The smell in the pouch is, I don't know, sort of somewhere between medicinal and floral. Not unpleasant. The room note people seem to enjoy. But the taste, to me, is just mild tobacco and perhaps maybe vanilla, but I'm not sure. It's very mild. But I have some friends in France that send me some goodies every year, and he's a former pipe smoker, hasn't smoked a pipe since the 70s, I think. And his preferred tobacco was Clan. Wow, a rough grouse just flew off. Oh, there's more of them. I don't know if you could see any of that. There were 6 altogether. Oh, there's one more. Oh, I don't think I caught it. That's so cool. I was looking at them, not at the camera, so I don't know where I was pointing it. But they were sitting in those spruce trees right there. Sorry for all the jerky movements, but what the hell? That's what rough grouse are all about. Jerky, sudden movements. So anyway, yeah, Clan. I like it. I'd smoke, if I could get it, I'd probably smoke several pouches a year. It's okay. So, since I'm house sitting, I've had unregulated access to the internet. And I've been reading and watching everything for days and days. I know what's happening all over the place. Or I think I do, you know. All the wars going on and who's bombing who and why, or if they even know why. Who's invading other people, making claims, raping and killing, you know, all that civilized shit. Seems to all be about money or religious beliefs. Mostly. and it's going on everywhere to one degree or another. But it's not going on to me right here, right now. I am at war with no one. And I don't have any money, so. And I'm not greedy. I'm not going after any money either. But, you know, I read all this news from all over, not just about that, but all the environmental stuff as well. You know, displaced people, whether from, you know, environmental stuff or war. Either one. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on in the world, as usual. All the political crap, too. We'll have a new president sometime today. I'm neither angry or excited about that. Neither angry or excited. I don't really care. That's about what it amounts to. You know, after election day, I was in the woods helping cut firewood for a friend of mine who's in his 60s that's bought a school bus and put it out on some acreage. Pretty much in self-defense against, you know, a bad economic situation, which he and I are perpetually in. We joke about. And, you know, he wasn't sure at the time that he might not have to stay there this winter in a school bus with a wood stove. He's done it before, and he just wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, you know. So we were cutting all the dead trees and splitting them, stacking them, so he'd have some wood. This was before deer season, you know, the day after the election. We're all talking about it. None of us really cared. Me and him and another guy. What it came down to is we all decided, you know, we're all still going to be eating bacon and cutting firewood. That's about it, regardless of who's in office. It's kind of the level where we're at, you know. So, good luck, everybody, including Mr. Trump. Good luck. Good luck. But, you know, watching all that stuff on the internet and reading everything and watching all kinds of YouTube videos, not just pipe smoking folks, but all kinds of things. You know, good stuff and ridiculous stuff. You know, a good thing about YouTube is it's given the paranoid schizophrenic folks, you know, somewhere where their voice can be heard. But anyway, watching all that, reading all that, being, you know, so aware of all the stuff going on, I could get pretty pissed off and and dark. But what saves me is the comedians that are on YouTube. I get two out of whack about everything that's going on, and I just go watch some Richard Pryor and Robin Williams, George Carlin. Richard Pryor and George Carlin are my all-time favorite comedians. Robin Williams too, you know, in a different way though. There's really no time for laughter with Robin Williams. It's just kind of trying to keep track of all the frantic shit that's pouring out of his mouth and crazy gestures. But George Carlin, man, his last, I don't know, 10, 15 years or more, that guy was just bitter and ferocious. Truly. Richard Pryor too, but I always found Richard Pryor to be more subtle. I don't know if he's known for being subtle, but that's how I've always taken him. He definitely came right out and said things, but there was a lot of subtlety to it. Come on, Bo. Got to cross the road here. Come on. Got a car coming. Come here. All right, go back over here. Come on. Bo just hit the end of his leash and knocked out about half my pipe there. He wants to keep walking. I want to stand here for a minute. Yeah, anyway. Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Robin Williams. Those guys all said a lot of shit that people would be really offended by today. And even reading some of the comments from the last year and some of those older videos, boy, people really got their underwear too tight. We should be able to laugh at all that stuff, you know, all that offensive stuff. We should be able to laugh at it. You know, those guys, they had a lot of thoughtful things to say and stuff that needed to be pointed out. Satire. There's comedians working today too that are like that, like Doug Stanhope, Bill Burr also. But those guys they talked about things that were terrible, are terrible. And they talked about them in a funny way so they could sort of, you know, implant that little seed of thought with humor. You know, it's easier to swallow the sweet medicine than the bitter, you know. But I sure see a lot of people that are just offended about whatever, everything. We should be laughing about stuff. And there's terrible shit going on in the world, obviously, all the time. But once you've lost your sense of humor, you know, your ability to laugh at yourself and laugh at the ridiculous circumstances that we find ourselves in, you know, what have you got left? You know, anger, fear, and a sense of victimization. Yeah, that's no way to be. You should just laugh it off, right? I'm offended by all these people that are offended about everything. All right, that's enough. Y'all have a good day. Take care.